So I have to admit something. I have always thought that scooters are cool. It never occurred to me for a second that anybody could think otherwise. It wasn't until I bought Roxy here, my first Vespa, and started making YouTube videos and talking to other people that I realized there's this whole conversation about this. So who's right? Are scooters cool or not? We're going to explore that question today. So first things first, we really just need to talk about this word cool. I think the word cool changes in definition as you get older. When you're younger, cool often means that you kind of fit in, that you get noticed, that people are impressed with you. But honestly, as you get older, you realize that's just exhausting. You just can't live for the approval of others. No one's ever going to approve of everything you do, and you're certainly not going to impress everybody. So I think the word cool here is problematic from the beginning. It's true that Vespas are not mainstream. You don't see a lot of celebrities and big-time influencers out there riding a Vespa. Does that mean it's not cool? No, not necessarily. Just because it's something that not everybody else is doing, and just because it's something that you don't see everywhere, it doesn't mean it isn't cool. So what is cool? What does that actually mean? That's probably the most important part of this conversation. So I think maybe the first thing that we need to just acknowledge about scooters is they're really not out to impress anybody. Okay, so I had an interview with Howard Raines. He's the publisher of the Scooter Zine magazine that kind of goes out to a lot of people in the North American area. And when I was talking to him about the scooter community, one thing he said was, scooters aren't cool, and we all know they're not cool, so we're not out trying to one-up each other or impress one another when we go on group rides together. So I think that focuses on the definition of cool being trying to impress and one-up other people. Scooters really aren't out to do that. They communicate something very different. While a motorcycle or a sports car have a particular message that they're communicating, a luxury car communicates some wealth. A motorcycle maybe communicates masculinity, toughness. It probably depends on who you are and how you see it. Scooters really aren't trying to impress people. To me, I think they're really just more about enjoying life and enjoying the ride. And so if it comes down to trying to impress people, then no, I would say scooters are not cool. But if coolness is about something else, then maybe they are. So when it comes to what's cool, I really see it a little bit more as a matter of confidence in the things that you love and pursuit of the things that you enjoy. So for me, I find it very attractive when somebody gets very excited and passionate about something that maybe isn't super popular or super cool by many standards. For example, I have a friend who is super into cross stitching. She goes to stitching conventions. She's part of a stitching guild. Do I think stitching in and of itself is a cool hobby? Not necessarily. Do I think she's cool? I really do, because she does not care that this is not a popular thing. It's something she loves, and therefore she pursues it, and seeing her joy in it is very cool to me. I love that about her. So it actually doesn't matter the object of the thing you have set your affection on and your passion about. If you're excited about something and you pursue it simply for the joy of it, I think that is cool, whether the object itself is cool by our culture's standards or not. One of the freedoms that God offers and that I see the Bible teaching is learning that our identity is just not wrapped up in people's approval and opinions of us. The less I need everyone to kind of accept and approve of what I do, the more I'm able to just be free to enjoy the gifts that God's given me. Something as simple as just riding a scooter. That to me just makes my heart sing, and it gives me joy, and it's so much more important than the question of whether or not I'm cool when I'm out doing it. So there's kind of an irony sometimes I have found as I'm talking to other people who maybe had a motorcycle first and then switched over to a Vespa or a scooter. It's interesting because a lot of them might have assumed that it wasn't very cool until they actually rode one and they experienced the fun of it. There are a lot of people who have a motorcycle background who switched to a scooter for one reason or another that just wondered why they waited so long, because they just find it so fun. Their hearts are just happy and they enjoy it. So I think that's really interesting. If you don't think scooters are cool, I just recommend you try one, because I think your opinion could possibly change once you actually have that experience. All right, so we've come to the end of this discussion, and I guess we're still asking the question, are scooters cool? I don't know if they're cool by the world standards, but I do know this. They make ordinary trips feel like adventures. They slow my life down. They introduce me to people that I would not have met otherwise. They spark great conversations. When I see these scooters in my garage, it makes me smile and it gives me joy. And at this point in my life, that matters really so much more than trying to impress other people. I want to know what you think. Do you think scooters are cool? Yes or no? I'm looking forward to hearing your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.